Greetings. On the day that you're watching this, I'm hoping that all is well with you, that you are in your right mind, and that you are loving self. And that's pretty much what's on my mind this morning, waking up with, and actually falling to sleep too as well. Do we fear love? Do we fear loving? In the world that we live in, fear moves people, and that's what I've been listening to all week, that fear moves people. Why is that? Why can't love motivate people to give? Some people, not all people. I think love is capturing the minds and spirits mostly of people, wanting to love the place that they're in, wanting to love who they are, wanting to be free to love themselves. And that's really what it is. Facts are showing that the organized religions are losing people, and I think they're losing in certain areas and in certain organizations because people want to be free of the judgment, want to be free to be them. When you watch your parents and your grandparents and what they've been through, and then you see so many people, on living addictively, shopping, food, drugs, coffee, caffeine, doing things that really deplete not only the spirit but the body. That's a cry for love. It is a cry for self-love. It is a cry for freedom. And when we recognize that for ourselves and for others, we should allow love to be. We should allow ourselves the right to be who we are. And when you're loving yourself and when you're in that space, when you get to that realm, when you get to that place of being able to understand what that freedom is, to feel bliss, all the time, or a lot of the time. I think you have to be a monk or something to feel it all the time, because they won't be affected by the world. You'll allow the world to happen, but it won't affect you emotionally, because you consistently know who you are in every place, in every space. You could be walking in the midst of war and see the flowers blooming in the fields. See the power of spirits passing over and understanding that passing over is a blessing more than it is a curse. You understand and know that the breeze feels good even though you smell the stench of blood in the air. You find the bliss within the darkness. And when you have that, then you can guide others into their state of being. Being means it is what it is, just is. I am me. And whatever me is in the now, it is. And we think this type of language is mumbo jumbo. That's the funny part. We like it. This is mumbo jumbo. There really doesn't have to be a definition of who you are. It just is. We have so many titles for stuff because we're looking to belong to something, to attach ourselves to something. And to tell you the truth, for me, it's not needed. Who am I? I'm RaiVision. I am a spirit of creative. I am a light of love. I'm a blessing to self and others. That is who I am. I'm love. If that's how I can define myself, that's how I would define myself. These other things of being male or trans or black or short, stocky, diabetic, middle class, lower class, upper class, educated, they really don't mean anything. They really don't mean anything. Heterosexual, who cares? You go out into the world and everybody wants to be defined. Oh, I'm the boss. Okay, great. Or I run this. Okay. And it's so funny because even when I came out with I've always had the title of conceptualist when I started my business, RaiVision the Conceptualist. And a lot of people fought that because their comfortability, if I said that right, is in mainstream, what I call mainstream. Mainstream. You're not out of the box. You're in a box, and you want to define yourself by a higher power within the human race that has said that these things are what makes you human and these things are what makes you not human. And this judgmental mainstream being judgmental space, that's how I'm going to define it. So they're in this box, and in that box you cannot call yourself a conceptualist. But I'm a man of ideas. I'm a creative being. I'm a problem solver. That is what I was sent to this earth to be. And so I define myself. I don't allow the world to define me. There are labels, for understanding and clarity because of language. But within that language, you have the right to choose what you want to choose. And so, I am a creative spirit of God, a conceptualist, a problem solver, an executor of ideas, that is. And that's who I am. And that's who I love being. Do we fear love? Was where I got started. This is a couple series. What does loving yourself mean? What does it really mean to love yourself? And it will take time for some people to go so far deep inside. Like, you want to go here, right? You want to go there. How? Much erasing do you have to do? I used to say I cursed myself when I said it when I was a child that I never wanted to be an adult, but I think that was my higher self putting in an affirmation to my mind that you are not growing up. You came here not to be an adult. You came here not to be an adult, not the human adult. You did not come here to be an adult. You will never be an adult. You will always stay in the childish mode, the mode of exploration, the mode of playfulness, the mode of wanting to do what you want to do when you want to do it and loving every minute of it. I got lost a little bit, I must say, but I'm back. I actually declared myself yesterday. Well, this is the early in the summer, following Source. Source will guide me. But yesterday, taking the things that Source have been presenting to me and executing them, and really following the guide. So some of this might be a little bit of my diary of me becoming pure, more pure than what I am. It took time to get there. Maybe I'll give you that journey too, but there'll be things coming out about that as well. Authentically yourself, authentically. If you were to erase the things that your mother told you, that your father told you, that your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your friends told you, the things that you resisted to create your anger, I know a lot about that. Who would you be? The definition is you would be a pure state of love. That's who you'd be. A pure state of love. When you're living your desires and your dreams. So why do people fear love? Can love motivate you? Let's think about that for a minute. Then we'll return. Enjoy your day. Be peaceful. Be loving. Loving to live and living to love. Peace.